I'm not normally a praying man, but if you're up there, please save me.
Chino. Hi people and hello my Chili Con Carnage crew, it's Chili here from 5 Minute Reviews, and in this episode we're going over Cross's newest album, Permanent Radiant EP. Don't forget we are also live on every Friday, so don't forget to check us out. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to maybe subscribe to us, we are a small channel after all. I guess it should come as no surprise when Chino started this project with Shawn Lopez. Its roots could go all the way back to the song Lucky You from Deftones' self-titled 2003 album. This song was an electronic down-tempo break from the shoegaze metal that the band were creating on this album, and even caught the attention of the Wachowskis to be used in the second Matrix film original soundtrack. It seems the pair met around this time, and Shawn was asked to help produce their 2006 album Saturday Night Wrist alongside Bob Ezrin. While Saturday Night Wrist was plagued with various issues from addiction to writer's block and can be debated amongst fans for its standing, there is no denying that Shawn was a most welcoming change for the band and was asked to even return as a producer for the Diamond Eyes record. Shortly after, the duo made their own band called Crosses and released the record in 2014. The band blend EDM sounds with down-tempo lo-fi beats and spacey guitar riffs, all with Chino's vocals, and it's a recipe for a very peak interest. The band are quite the change of pace from Chino's heavier counterparts like Deftones or his other side project Team Sleep to a degree. I mean, Team Sleep offered a chance for Chino to flex his difference in styles, but it's not entirely dissimilar to Deftones. Where Team Sleep tiptoes the experimental electronic rock sound, Crosses goes full send into that realm. Now, I think the way the duo have dealt with releases has been quite on point for the current musical environment. In the last 2 years, they have released 5 singles, and now this EP with only 2 of the singles in anticipation of the album. This means there is a focus on a few songs at a time to perfect, rather than 15 songs that might not be so good. I like the method they have chosen, and I approve of it. What about the music? Well, the lead single Vivian is amazing. Dark sounding beats and keys fill this track over Chino's lyrics that sound like it could be either sexual or about killing. It's an odd knack that he has, but it's one that he does well. He knows his craft, and it's on full display here. As for the second single, Sensation, well, it's okay. I don't really like its Game Boy sounding key sections, but outside of that, the song is heavy for a Crosses song. It has some thick guitar tones when they are playing. It's a passable single, only brought down by the Indigo Plateau sounding bits. One song that stood out to me is the track Day One, with its almost Afrobeats influence. Its beats is very uplifting and chilled. It sounds very familiar to some songs by Trezor, and I really dig this sound. It's very different and out of left field for the album, but a welcoming change. So what about the other singles, the ones not found on this EP? Well, for the most part they are above average. Goodbye Horses is a cover of a song originally done by Q Lazarus, or more famously in the Silence of the Lambs movie, when Buffalo Bill applies his little makeup in front of the mirror and does his dance. The beginning of the end is a bit average, but Initiation rips into a sinister sounding staccato riff that is just too good a fit with the atmospheric keys. Protection goes alright too. It's a bit chaotic as it builds, but it's a good track overall. You know what? This album is near faultless. It's a great collection of songs from 2 great musicians who improved upon their ideas from the past, and it shows here. For me, I found the album very transcending, and it made me want to close my eyes and let Chino's vocals just lift you up and take you away to another place. The music is vastly superior in production to their 2014 record, and it pays off incredibly well. This is a record that is as smooth as velvet and sounds like it too. EDM and downtempo with Chino's vocals. I can't think of a holier combination. It's almost a shame when it ends, as the record is only 22 minutes long, but if you want more, there are still other singles to pursue. Overall, I will give this album a ranking of 8 million chilies on the spicy scale, with my favourite tracks being Vivian, Day One, and Procession. Is there anything Chino releases that isn't gold? This release has seen the Deftones page go into overdrive, and rightly so. If after all this you still want to check out more of Chino's other side projects, I recommend checking out his one Palms. While it might not be on the same wavelength, it is definitely worth checking out if you haven't heard it already. So that does it for this episode of 5 Minute Reviews, and don't forget, if you haven't done it already, please subscribe to the channel, leave us a like, and as always, stay spicy. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Live Listen Erased, and if you have enjoyed this episode, make sure you share it with all your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our Chili Con Carnage crew so you can get notified for all the future videos that we put out, as we put out videos every Friday. Also, we are on Discord, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter over at Live Listen Erased, so make sure to tune in over there. And don't forget to like this video so that our manager can stay very happy.